We're in North Simcoe here, which encompasses Midland, Penetang, Tiny Tay, and Christian Island.
The need was really about establishing a way to respond to people who are in an emergency situation. If they're homeless, if they're at risk of losing their housing, or they're in unsafe living situation, the community needed a way to respond to that.
The Alliance to End Homelessness identified the need, but also realized that no community partners could take such a large project on, and thus Shelter Now was formed. Hartog House is a 20-unit transitional housing complex. We have on-site supports, and some of those supports come from Shelter Now, and some of those supports come from local community agencies that are renting in the building. There is a revenue stream that comes in from those agencies as well, which helps with our operating costs. People are often in survival mode when they first come to transitional housing, so it just gives them up to 1 year to kind of regroup and rethink, where they want to go in their life, and then focus on goals and then achieving those goals with the ultimate goal of finding permanent affordable housing in the community.
I left an abusive marriage after 21 years. And I became homeless, and then I came to Shelter Now. It was life-changing. I learned life skills. I regained my self-respect and my self-esteem.
CMHC seed funding was used for the preliminary design of the building and for a business plan, but also, and more importantly, to go out and talk to some community leaders. That led us to Robert Hartog, that led us to the Weber Foundation, and between Robert Hartog and the Weber Foundation, they primarily funded the project. So that seed funding was a turning point in the project for us.
Robert Hartog was a well-known philanthropist in the community. We approached him to talk about the project, the vision, and he took a very strong business approach.
He actually said, "Are you sure you're going to fulfill the need? We know that we need transitional housing, but are you sure 8 to 10 units is going to be enough?" And so we had to go back to the drawing board and then think, hey, do we need 8 or 10, or what's the future going to bring? So we then came back with the 20 units as well as the commercial space downstairs. Through the Weber Foundation and Robert Hartog came Atlas Block, who very generously donated over $100,000 worth of the cinder block that we see here in our building. Partnerships were key to realize this project in our community. We are from small communities, so we really did all have to pull together.
Today, my life is wonderful. I have a part-time job. I have my own apartment. I'm completely self-sufficient. It's really changed my life completely.